Hi, this is Town of North Hempstead Supervisor Judy Bosworth. In the interest of keeping our senior population safe, we have partnered with our Project Independence fitness instructors to provide virtual classes. This way, you can still get the exercise you're used to from the safety of your home. Please enjoy.
Hi everyone, and welcome to North Hempstead's virtual beach chair yoga. I hope everybody has a nice sturdy chair that we can practice on, one that's not wobbly. Maybe if you kind of move yourself to the edge of the chair, it doesn't tip in any direction. It's going to hold you nice and sturdy. Best to not have arms on the chair, but if you do and it's a sturdy chair, we'll make do of it. So let's go ahead now and find ourselves nice and comfortable on the chair. If you find your feet aren't touching the earth, either on the balls of the feet or flat, you can always put your feet up on something to give your feet grounding so that the feet are grounded on the earth. So with that all being said, let's go ahead and get started. Again, my name is Rebecca, and this will be beach chair yoga. So let's get nice and comfortable in the chair. Let's sit with our shoulders stacked over our hips. Crown of the head is reaching up. Feet are nice and grounded. Finding comfort with the feet. You don't want to feel that you're stretching or straining. Let's breathe in and out through the nose. In breaths and out breaths. Bringing in positive energy as you fill up your lungs. And exhale to release and soften the body. On those exhales, I want you to notice how you become nice and balanced in your seat. Trying not to favor one side or the other. Just finding some nice balance in the seat. So let's take a nice full breath in. And a long, slow exhale to release and soften and melt into your chair. I cue breath a lot throughout the class. If I don't cue breath, it doesn't mean that you should ever hold your breath. Just continue with your breaths in and out. Breaths in and out. On those out breaths, I want you to notice the contact that you have with your lower back to the chair, with your seat to the chair, and just kind of make note of that. Be mindful. You may feel yourself tightening up a little bit through the practice. Take in that nice full positive energy breath and exhale and release and soften so the back and seat melts into your chair. Let's bring our arms out to a T right here. So it's a good idea to make sure starting off that you don't have anything in the way. We're going to turn our palms up, inhale those arms up. And exhale, lowering down all the way. Maybe you're just tapping the edges of the chair, palms up. And turn those palms down, exhale. And one more time, inhale those hands up. Nice. Let's bring those palms and fingers together and lower to heart center. Let's set an intention for our class today, a nice positive intention, something that you intend to accomplish. Maybe it's just turning on the television and taking a nice chair yoga class, or maybe it's something later on in the day that you want to accomplish. Whatever it is, it's for you. And let's go ahead and dedicate our practice to someone or something, someone who brings you positive energy, someone who fills you with joy. It could even be a pet. Maybe it's your dog or a cat. Something that when you think about, you just bring a smile to your face. So throughout your yoga practice, it's all filled with positive thoughts and positive energy. Nice full breath in, exhale. Let's go ahead and inhale those fingertips up, palms and fingers are together. We're gonna cross all of our fingers here, turn the palms up, exhale, lowering the hands down, pushing the palms forward as you do, keeping those arms engaged. Inhale, reaching those hands up, and exhale, lowering down. Connect to that exhale. So when your exhale ends, wherever the hands are, inhale those hands up. Connecting to the breath, and exhale, lowering down. Beautiful. Let's inhale those hands up. And this time we're just going to turn the palms so that they're facing each other. We're going to lower the right hand right down, the palms facing the chair, left fingertips are reaching up, and just go ahead and gaze up to that left thumb. On the inhale, just reach that left hand up a little bit more. Gazing up, and then exhale, just soften and maybe lower that right hand down just a little bit. Inhale, left fingertip up, you're gazing up. So you're warming up the cervical spine here a little bit too, the neck, as you're gazing up. One more time, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, lowering that right hand down. Beautiful. Let's bring that right hand up now. Lower that left hand, palm facing the chair, fingertips reaching the earth. Gazing up now at that right thumb. Inhale that right arm up. Nice and high. Exhale, that left fingertips come down. You're gazing up on those inhales. And exhales, lowering that left hand down. One more time. Inhale, reaching, keeping that arm nice and engaged. Exhale, lowering that left hand. Beautiful. Let's bring that left hand up. We're going to bring the hands together. Cross all the fingers. Turn those palms up. Exhale, lowering down again, pushing those palms forward, getting some nice rotation in the shoulders. Try not to keep the shoulders too close to the ears. Inhale, rising up, and exhale, lowering down. And this time, you're just gonna place your hands on your knees. Let's go ahead and find that nice, comfortable yoga seat. Shoulders stacked over the hips, spine is aligned, crown of the head is reaching up. We're gonna warm up the cervical spine a little bit more here, really important. The neck is very important to warm up. So gently turn to the right and pause, and center and pause, and to the left and pause. And just do that on your own a few times, nice and slow. We're guiding the neck, we're not forcing. And continuing to breathe, try not to hold your breath. Beautiful. Let's gaze forward. We're going to continue to warm up the neck. This time, we're going to lower the right ear toward the right shoulder, gently guiding that right ear, not forcing. We're guiding the right ear toward that right shoulder. Try not to lift the shoulder up. Allow the right ear to lower toward the right shoulder. We're stretching out the left side of our neck here. Breathing in and out. Gentle breaths in and gentle breaths out. That exhale, we release tension, we soften, and then slowly start to roll the chin toward the chest, gently. And then we're gonna rise up. We're gonna gaze right up over our head. Don't go back further than that. And gaze forward. Great. So let's warm up the other side of the neck. We're gonna stretch out the right side by lowering the left ear toward the left shoulder. Breathing in and out, gentle breaths in, gentle breaths out. You may notice the left shoulder likes to rise up. See if you can keep that right shoulder and left shoulder balanced. Left ear, gently guiding it, nice, stretching out the right side. Exhale, lowering nice and slow, chin toward the chest, and then rolling the head back. Beautiful, nice and slow, don't force it, and gaze forward. Let's go ahead and bring those arms to a T. Turn those palms up. We're gonna realign the spine, reaching those fingertips up, and we're gonna take a twist here. So the hips are forward. We're twisting with the upper body only. So depending on the type of chair you have, you can bring that right hand behind you, You can hold on to the back of the chair. You can bring that left hand on the outside of the right knee, or you can go ahead and grab the seat of the chair, whatever is more comfortable for you. So move around a little bit, see what's comfortable. And we're guiding here, we're not forcing. You don't want to force yourself into this twist. So we're going to inhale, bring in that positive energy breath. And on the exhale, release that breath and twist to the right. Nice, nice twist. Inhale and exhale. Just guide. I don't know, twist seems like an extreme word, but when I'm saying twist, I'm really just meaning you gently guide the body to the right, but we do call it a twist. Inhale one more time, and exhale, twist to the right, making sure the feet are nice and grounded, the hips are forward. We slowly come out of a twist, always, because the spine's in a lot of different positions, so when you come out, you want to do that slow. Bring the arms to a T. Bring the hands up. Let's realign the spine. You can gaze up if you like. And now we're going to twist in the opposite direction. So it's hips forward. Hips are forward, twisting with the upper body. So now that left hand is coming behind you. Again, grabbing whatever part of that chair is comfortable for you. If you can bring the left arm behind you and maybe reach the hand onto the seat, as long as that left hand is at the same level as your seat, that's great too. Right hand on the outside of that left leg or on the chair, whatever you're finding is comfortable. Inhale, lengthening that spine. And exhale, twisting to the left or guiding that upper body to the left. Again, it's guiding. You can, if you want, use that back hand to kind of guide yourself a little deeper. That's up to you. You really have to listen to your body. What is your body telling you? You know. If you're twisting and something doesn't feel right, don't go that deep. Listen to your body. This way, next time you practice, you may be able to go a little bit deeper. And keep in mind that every day is very different from the day before. One day you may find yourself coming in deep, and the next time you practice, you can't go there. That's good. That means you're listening to your body. Let's slowly come out. Inhale those hands up again. Let's cross all the fingers, turn those palms up. We're going to rotate those shoulders again, slowly lowering down, keeping the shoulders down away from the ears. Inhale up, and exhale, lowering the hands onto the knees. So now we're going to do a little work with the legs. So finding yourself nice and grounded, shoulders are stacked over the hips, crown of the head is reaching up. Let's start by just lifting the left knee up, keeping the left foot flexed. Just as simple as that. Lowering the left foot down, lifting that left knee up, lowering that left foot down. Lift that right foot up, keep the right foot flexed, lower the right foot down. You can put your foot on the block or on a book if you need a little bit of height to bring the earth closer. Right foot up and right foot down. Let's bring that left foot up again, lowering down. Left foot up, bringing that knee up, keeping that foot flexed, lower down. Right foot again, right foot flexed, lowering down, right foot flexed, and lowering down. We're going to do that again. Left foot up, left foot down, left foot up, left foot down. This time the left foot's coming up, and we're going to extend that left knee with that foot flexed. Any discomfort in that left knee, don't extend the foot out. Listen to the body. Bring that knee in and lower the foot down. One more time, left knee up, extend that leg out, fold that knee and lower down. Same thing on the right side, right knee up, right foot flex, lower down. Right knee up, right foot flex, lower down. Right knee up, extend that right leg. Keep that foot flexed, that keeps that leg fully engaged. Bring that right knee in and lower down. And one more time, right knee up, extend that right leg out, bring that right knee in and lower down. Let's go ahead, bring those arms to a T, turn those palms up, realign that spine. We're going to send that left hand up, right hand down. Gaze at that left thumb, just like we did in the beginning of class. Reaching, nice stretch along the left side of the body. Breathing in and out, exhale. The right hand comes down, just a little. Left fingertip up. Let's go ahead and bring that right hand up. Lower that left hand down. Right hand reaching up. We're stretching the right side of the body. So know what we're doing. So when we're reaching that right hand up, there's a lot going on. We're trying to keep the spine aligned, and that's good for the lower back. We're stretching out the right side of the body. Left hand down, gazing at that right thumb. Let's go ahead and bring the hands together. We're going to cross all the fingers on both hands except for the pointer fingers. Make sure that your seat is nice and balanced, and we're going to slowly fold to the right. On the exhale, fold to the right, stretching out that left side. Inhale, coming up, and exhale, fold to the left. Stretching out that right side. If you find your right side's coming up, that means that you're going too deep. Just go. Don't go so deep that the right side of your seat's coming up. We're going to inhale, and one more time, getting some nice stretch. Inhale, coming up, and exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, coming back. We're going to lower our hands right onto our seat. So you see how my hands are on the seat here? Just kind of inhale and gaze up. We're going to align the chest up toward the sky and slowly come forward into a forward fold. My feet are grounded. You come down as far as comfortable for you. If you're finding that it's difficult, you're having any lower back, especially with the lower back, don't go down so far. You can also bring your hands crossed onto your lap, just making sure that you're hinging from the hip and the spine is aligned. You can, if you have blocks, bring blocks onto your lap. And this is a really nice forward fold. It's helping you come into the forward fold. This is a technique we use also in restorative yoga, when you're using your props to come in deeper. If you're feeling like you can come in deeply, you can maybe even bring your hands to the back of the chair and slowly lower down. So wherever you're feeling connected, and then slowly, if your hands are on the back of the chair or on the seat, you can use those hands to pull you up. Guess what? Bring the arms to a T. Inhale those hands up. And now we're going to twist again. So we're going to twist to the right. Right hand on the outside, left hand on the outside of that right leg. That right hand comes behind you. Hips are facing forward. 1 or 2 breaths here. And back to center. Inhale the arms up. What's great about these twists though is you're actually massaging your inner organs, and it's actually good for the colon too. And exhale, twisting to the left. So now that left hand comes behind you and the right hand's on the outside of that left leg. Breathing through it. Oh, hi, this is our nice sun, town of North Hempstead. Inhale, and let's slowly come back to center. We're going to inhale those hands up and lower the hands onto the knees. So we're going to do a little bit more work now with the feet and with the legs. So I'm going to use blocks for this. We still need to find balance with our feet. So your feet should be flat on a surface. So if you have a book handy or if you're able to reach, we're just going to roll. We're going to roll onto the heels, and then we're going to roll onto the balls of the feet, and then roll back onto the heels, and then roll back onto the balls of the feet. And then slowly just kind of allow the feet to come to rest on the earth or on the blocks, and see if you can open the toes wide. See if you can spread the toes out a little bit. And let go. So we open the toes and exhale to release. Open the toes and exhale to release. If you get any cramps in your toes or this isn't comfortable, continue with the rolling of the feet. Nice. And then if your feet are on blocks, let's just move them out. We're gonna come back to doing some leg stretches here. We're gonna inhale that left foot up. See if you can open that left foot to the left side, that whole left leg. Bring it back and lower down. Let's inhale, same thing on the right side. See if you can open up with the hips forward, come back and lower down. Same thing again, lift that left foot up. You can keep that left foot flexed, open up, bring back and lower down. Same thing here, lift that right knee up, open up and lower. Bring it in and then lower down. So I want you to kind of know what the difference is when you flex the foot, what happens to the leg. So I want you to just kind of extend your leg out just a little bit and kind of put your hands outside of your quads. And then flex the feet and notice what happens to your legs when your feet are flexed. You're engaging the muscle. When you're engaging the muscle and you're engaging the whole leg, you're strengthening. So this is a strengthening exercise here. You can point the feet and then flex the feet, keeping your hands on your quads the whole time. You should notice a difference in the quad muscles and actually all the muscles in your legs. Point and flex. Any cramping in the toes, you can always rotate too. Rotate the ankles. Taking some nice movement here and bring those knees in. Let's see if you can bring that left knee up. Maybe you can bring that left foot onto your chair. Maybe it's too high. If it is, then just kind of hold that left knee. So the left shin. So you've got both hands over that left shin and the left foot is somewhat leaning or up on the seat. See if you can extend that right leg now, keeping that foot flexed and just breathing through this. You don't want to put too much pressure, bringing that left shin in toward, because you don't want to over bend the left knee. So just kind of giving a little bit of support too with the both hands. If your left foot is somewhat in the air, like mine is, you can kind of squeeze that shin and bring it in. Bring it up. Kind of use the hands to help stretch out the legs and the hip. And kind of let go here. Bring that left foot down, lower. And now we're going to do the same thing with the right leg. So this is one of those exercises where you really kind of notice the difference between one side and the other. So go ahead and see if you can bring that right foot up on the chair. If it's not comfortable, or if you feel like me that the knee is just too tightly folded, you can just kind of allow the foot to just be in the air and use it, kind of like cupping your hands around the shin gently, supporting that right leg. So bringing that right knee up a little bit for stretch and then extending that left foot forward. Keep flexing that left foot. Remember that quad muscle? Inhaling, beautiful here. And just taking a few breaths. It's called a winter reliever pose. And if we were on the mat reclining, we would be bringing the left knee behind us. So it's just a great stretch for the whole part of the legs reaching up to the hip. And we can just slowly bring that right leg down, soften the knees, and come on back down. Let's send both legs out together. Point and flex the feet. Point and flex the feet. Bring the knees in, up together, lower down. So when you're bringing the knees up, you should engage your core muscle. That's gonna, you might feel that a little bit. So if you've got your hands on your chair and you extend the legs out, flex the feet, inhale them up, engage the core and lower down. Extend the legs out, bring the knees in, engage the core and lower down. Let's go ahead and bring that left knee up again. We're gonna extend it out, bring it in and lower down. Same thing on the right side. Bring that right knee in. Up, bring it up as high as you think you can. Extend that right leg out. Bring it in and lower it down. Let's do both together. Engage the core here, lower core especially. Extend, bring in, and lower down. Nice. Let's again find that comfort in the seat here. Take a nice full breath in and a slow exhale, letting go. Beautiful. Bring those arms to a T. Inhale those hands up. Let's one more time. Cross all the fingers, palms up toward the sky. Exhale, lowering down, pushing those palms forward, lowering down. When the arms are engaged like the legs, we too are, we're strengthening here. So inhale, rising up, and exhale, lowering down. Inhale, and exhale, lowering the hands onto the fingers. So one of the exercises we're going to do is a warrior one seated on the chair. So it can be a little bit tricky, just to make sure that, like we were saying before, sliding forward isn't going to tip your chair. We're not going to slide all the way forward, so we're just going to slide a little bit forward, okay? And kind of twisting toward the end. So turning to the right, grab onto the back of the chair. You're going to send your left foot back and your right foot forward. So you see my right knee is over my right ankle. It's over the chair, centered on the chair. The left foot is back. You can go ahead and pivot a little bit on the ball of the left foot. So it kind of is angled a little bit, or whatever is comfortable the way that left foot lands. We're going to bring our hips are forward. We're going to bring our hands up into warrior one. We're going to lower that left hand and gaze toward the right thumb, gazing up. I'm holding on to my chair here. So, you know, if you feel you need to hold on to your chair, if you're too far to the edge, please slide yourself back. One more breath. Let's bring that left hand to meet the right. And we're just going to slowly come out to face forward. So bringing that left knee forward, sliding that right foot. Let's realign the spine before we do warrior one on the opposite side. Nice stretch. Beautiful. Exhale. And now let's come into warrior one on the opposite side. So now I've got my left foot. Left knee is over the left ankle. My right foot's coming behind me, kind of a little bit angled. Whatever feels right, you can extend that right leg back. Listen to the body. So whatever you do standing in warrior one is very different from when you're doing it on the chair. Inhale, lower that right hand, gaze at that left thumb, maybe hold on to the chair. One more breath, right hand meets the left. And let's find our way back to center. Right leg, right knee, left leg comes over. Inhale those hands up. And lower the hands to heart center. Let's take a nice full positive breath in here. And a slow exhale as we come toward the end of this practice. So let's inhale the hands up. Palms facing down, lowering down, and inhale the hands up, nice and slow. Exhale, lowering the hands down, and inhale, bringing those hands up again, nice and slowly, palms and fingers together, and lowering to heart center. I would like to thank you all for tuning in to virtual beach chair yoga today. My name is Rebecca. If you have any questions, if you want more information on any of the programming with Project Independence, you can always call the town at 311 or 869-6311. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you enjoyed the class. I hope that you all tune in again. Have a wonderful, wonderful, safe day. Namaste. Hi there, and welcome to North Hempstead's Project Independence Beach Chair Yoga. So this class will be a gentle class on the chair, so please find a nice sturdy chair, one that doesn't wobble, one that's even, one that you're comfortable in and gives your back support too. Preferably without arms, so you want to be able to have some movement, so when we do twist or when we come into our side stretch, you don't have the arms in the way. If your chair does have arms and it's a good chair and you want to use it, then just make do. You just may have to go over the arm or something like that. So definitely no chair with wheels. A nice sturdy chair in place. So let's get started. Let's go ahead and start breathing in and out through the nose. Positive breaths in. And exhale to release and let go and let the body soften. Inhales, positive thoughts, positive energy, and exhale to release. And continue that pattern as much as you can throughout the practice. Breathing in those positive breaths and exhaling to release and soften, and really thinking about finding balance in the seat. So I do cue breath a lot, but I'm not going to cue breath the whole class. So don't hold your breath. If I'm not telling you to inhale and exhale, please continue and don't hold the breath. So again, let's take that nice full breath in and exhale. Exhale, that's the breath where the body softens, allowing us to come into poses a little bit deeper. That's when the body releases the stress, the tightness that we hold in. Right now, I want you to think about your lower back. Since we are in chair yoga, the lower back is where you're going to find a lot of the tightness. So take a nice full breath in. And on the exhale, I want you to release tension from the lower back and notice the difference of the lower back, how it feels against your chair when you release the tension. So go ahead and do that one more time. Nice full breath in and exhale. And as you're releasing the tension from the lower back, find that balance in the seat. We all get to a certain age, even young people too, we tend to favor one side of the body or another. Maybe you're tighter on one side, so you may find yourself kind of leaning toward the right side of the seat. See if in this class you can, through breathing and releasing the tension, find balance in the seat. So when we do our yoga, our stretching, we are going to do both sides. So let's try to find some nice deep balance. Bring that breath in, exhale out. Let's go ahead and bring the arms to a T. Turn those palms up, inhale the hands up, fingertips reaching toward the sky, palms down, exhaling, lowering down. And again, inhaling, palms and fingers together. Let's lower to heart center. Let's go ahead and set a nice positive intention. An intention is something that you intend to accomplish for yourself. In yoga, we always set our intention in the beginning of class because a lot of times you want that intention, that goal, to be something that you accomplish during class, whether it's to find more balance or to find alignment. So whatever it is, it's nice and positive. And then maybe dedicating your class to someone or something. And that dedication is something that you carry throughout your class. And when you come back and think of your dedication, that person who brings you joy, maybe it's a pet, a cat, or a dog, something throughout your practice that if you just want to think about something positive and lovely, you come back to your dedication. Maybe you take that full breath in with your dedication and exhale to release. Nice. Let's go ahead and inhale those fingertips up, cross all the fingers, turn the palms up toward the sky, connecting to your breath on your next exhale. Keep those arms fully engaged and lower down. Inhale to rise up, rotating the shoulders, extending the arms. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, up again, beautiful. And exhale to lower down. Placing your hands on your knees. If your feet are are nice and flat on the earth or you have comfort with them on the balls of your feet, that's great. If you don't, if your feet are kind of hanging, you really want your feet grounded. So you can always, if you happen to have yoga blocks, or if you have hardcover books, you can always put a hardcover book under your feet to bring the earth closer. So you have that nice balance of the feet on the earth. So I always have my props nearby. So let's go ahead now and start to warm up our cervical spine. So you want to have that nice balance in the seat. Shoulders are stacked over the hips, feet are on the earth, opening up the chest, maybe bringing the shoulder blades back together behind you a little bit, and just slowly look to the right. Pause, center, pause, and left, pause, and just do that a few times. Your lefts and your rights, gently warming up the cervical spine. Breathing, don't hold your breath. A lot of people tell me they hold their breath when they're warming up their neck for some reason. Very important not to do that. And take your time, let's gaze forward. Make sure that seat, you're nice and aligned, and lower the right ear toward the right shoulder. When you're lowering the right ear toward the right shoulder, you're stretching the left side of your neck. Breathing in and out. Gentle breaths in and gentle breaths out. Nice. Stretching the left side. Great. Let's slowly exhale, rolling our chin toward our chest, nice and slow. We're gonna inhale, roll the head back, and maybe you're gazing forward or maybe you're gazing right over your head. Don't go back too far. And exhale, gazing forward. Nice. Let's now, we're gonna stretch out the right side of the neck by lowering the left ear toward the left shoulder. Nice stretch on the right side. Breathing through it, don't hold the breath. Also making sure you've got that nice balance in the seat. Shoulders are stacked. And then exhale, lowering the chin toward the chest. So these are the things that go through my mind when I practice yoga. Let's inhale first. Gaze up right over your head. Don't go back too far, and exhale, going forward. I always go through in my head. I'm constantly scanning my body, constantly looking for the action that each body part is supposed to be taken. Every yoga pose has an action. Some of it would be restful, but there's an action. So I always kind of go in my mind what actions I'm taking with my body. Let's inhale the arms out to a T. Palms up, inhale. Let's just have those palms facing each other. We're going to take a twist to the right. So the hips are forward. We're twisting from the waist up. The right hand can come behind your chair, depending on what kind of chair you have. The left hand can come on the outside of the chair or on the outside of the right leg, whatever makes you comfortable to help guide you into this twist. And remember, it's a twist, but it's really a gentle guide, guiding the upper body to turn to the right. Inhaling, we lengthen the spine, and exhaling, twisting to the right. And one more time, inhale, and exhale. Nice. We slowly come out of the twist because the spine's in a lot of different positions. Let's go ahead and inhale those hands up so that the palms are facing each other and you're aligning the spine out, and let's twist in the other direction. Hips are forward. Readjust yourself on the seat and make sure you find nice balance. Left hand comes behind. If maybe you're grabbing the chair, or maybe you're able to bring the left hand behind you and it's at the same level as the seat. Right hand could come on the outside of that left leg or on the chair. Whatever helps you, whatever feels right. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to twist. Beautiful. Again, inhale to lengthen and exhale to twist. And let's come back to center. Nice and slow. Realign the spine. Inhale up and exhale, lowering the hands down. Fingertips, there we go. Inhale up and exhale down. And this time, we're just gonna bring that left arm up. So we're gonna stretch out the left side of the body. So the right hand can kind of grab the seat of the chair with the right hand, or however you can find a way to attach that right hand so it's not kind of flailing out there. You want that right hand grounded. Maybe you move the right hand in. Maybe you do have an arm there. So just to make sure that that right hand is anchored somewhere. Then we're going to lift the left hand up and over, and we're stretching the left side of the body here. We inhale and exhale, the body softens. You don't have to kind of guide the body deeply into a fold. You want to inhale, just making sure, be aware that your chair really needs to be solid here. You don't want to go too deep and risk any part of the chair going with you. So if you notice your seat is rising up, push with that right hand, push yourself up so you're up to really where you should be. Nice. One more breath, inhale and exhale. And then using that right hand to push yourself up. Let's inhale that right hand up and exhale, lowering down. And inhale, bring those hands up. And this time we're going to lower that left hand now onto the chair. You're going to grab under the chair. Whatever you need to do to kind of ground that left hand down, because that's the purpose of the left hand on the earth, is really to be your grounder, to be your anchor, not your ankle. So let's inhale that right hand up, and then the right hand's coming up and over. Inhale, exhale to soften. Again, don't tip too far. Just let that exhale go. If you find that right side's lifting up, you can notice that right away. All of a sudden you feel a little air. Push that left hand down so the seat stays balanced on the chair. Inhale to reach and exhale to fold. Nice. And push down on that left hand. Come on up. Let's bring those arms to a T and inhale up. And then we're going to lower our hands onto the knees. So we're going to do some seated cat and cows on the chair, of course. So you may want to just inch yourself a little bit toward the front of the chair. Not a lot. You don't want to jeopardize ever tipping the chair. So just bringing yourself so there's like an inch to 2 inches between your back and the back part of the chair. If you want to just check and make sure nothing's moving in the chair before we start cat and cow, please do that. And if you're feeling any rockiness, I hope you're not, slide your seat back and just we'll do the exercise, with your back up against the seat. So just placing your hands right on the front of the knees. In cow, we rise up, we bring the abdomen forward. Our arms are soft. You can actually use the chair too for the base, the seat of the chair, if you want to bring your hands under. Just keeping those elbows soft, we gaze up. And then we exhale, so we straighten out the arms, chin to chest, round the spine. This is why I had you come a little bit forward, because the spine rounds a little bit. And then inhale, soften the arms, come on up. Chest rises up, abdomen comes forward, gazing up. Exhale into cat, round that spine, chin to chest, straighten out the arms. Inhale again into cow. And exhale into cat. Nice. And 2 more times on your own. Connect to the breath, the inhale. Remember your dedication, that joy-filled person or pet. Exhale, releasing the tension, maybe getting that lower back to have that nice soft contact with the back of the chair again. And come on up, one more time. And exhale, beautiful. Straightening out those arms chin to chest. And let's come back to center. We're going to inhale. And then lowering the hands right back onto the knees. So we're going to come into a seated forward fold. Make sure now that your seat and lower back are right back where we started, nicely pressed up against the chair. Making sure you have good contact with your feet on the earth, whether they're on books. You don't want the feet dangling, and that could impact your lower back. So it's good to know that, especially if you take a lot of chair classes, you'll want your feet to have good contact with the earth. So again, books or a bolster or whatever you need, or maybe you're nice and flat, on the earth, that's great. So we're gonna come into the forward fold. Let's take our thumbs and just kind of push your thumb into your hip crease, okay? We're gonna hinge from the hips, right from the hips when we come into the forward fold. Before we do that, we want to align the spine because we want to come into a forward fold where we don't just round the back. So we're going to hinge from the hips, the spine is aligned, and slowly come down. Only come down to the top of the legs. But once your back starts to round, that means, that you should just stop right there. So if I'm coming down and I'm starting to round here, I'm going to stop here. This is my forward fold. Maybe I'll bring my hands across my lap like this to give me support too. You can also put blocks on the lap. If you've taken any of my restorative classes, we use a lot of props for that too. Otherwise, you're hinging from the hips, you're aligned, and you're slowly coming down. Any discomfort in the lower back, what do? You come up, you listen to the body. It's telling you, not today. You listen, okay? And let's slowly start to rise up. Let's bring those arms to a T. Inhale those hands up. Nice stretch. I always like to realign the spine after these stretches, especially when we're doing one side and the other side. And lower the hands down. Let's get reacquainted with that chair again. We're going to start to do some work on the legs. So we're going to just start simply by lifting the left knee up, lifting the right knee up, lifting the left knee up, lifting the right knee up. That's it. Now we're going to do it twice on one side. 1, lower, 2, lower. Right knee up, 1, lower, 2, lower. This time we're going to keep the foot flexed. Do it 3 times on each side. So flex the foot, 1, lower, 2, lower, 3, lower. Nice. Inhale, same thing. Right side, 1, lower, foot is flexed, 2, lower, 3, lower. Nice. So what we're going to do now is we're going to bring the right hand to the outside of that left leg and twist gently, 1. Do the same thing on the other side now. Bring the left hand to the outside of that right leg once. Do it twice. So once and tap. So right hand taps the outside of that left leg and do the same thing now on the right side. So the left hand taps. That's it. Coming back to center. Now we're going to put the lips and that twist together. So we're going to lift the left leg and bring the right leg to the outside and lower. Same thing on the other side. Lift that right leg. Bring the left hand to the outside of that right leg. So there's a lot going on here. We're twisting, we're lifting, we're stretching. Lift that left leg, right hand on the outside of that left leg. And again, on the other side. So we're lifting the leg and we're using the opposite arm to come to the outside. You just keep doing it nice and slow. So you're twisting, so you want to be nice and stable. Lift that left leg, crisscross. Lift that left leg, crisscross with the right arm. One more time. And coming back to center. Let's inhale those hands up. Now we're going to take a twist again. Just bringing that right hand behind you with the left hand on the outside of the right leg. 1 or 2 breaths. And back to center. Inhale, realign the spine. Bringing in that oxygen, twist to the left here. Nice. And then back to center. So we're going to do a little bit more with the leg now. Now we're going to lift that left leg. Lift it up as high as you can and extend it out. Bring it back in and lower down. Same thing now with the right side. Bring that right knee up nice and high. Don't force it. This is guiding it up. So it's kind of, bring it up as to where your comfortable limit is. Extend the right leg up. To keep that right foot flexed, you keep it nice and engaged. Right knee back. Again, we're going to do it 2 times on the left side. Left knee up, extend, soften, lower down. Bring that knee up, extend, soften, lower down. Same thing on the right side. Bring that right knee up, extend, soften, lower down, extend, soften, nice, and lower down. Now we're gonna do both legs together. And what's gonna happen is you're going to have to engage the core. So like if you were doing sit-ups or if you were doing something like that, it's very, very important to engage the core. You know, it also protects the lower back. So find the comfort. You can really push yourself up against your chair. If you have lower back issues and and your core is a little weak, it takes time to build it up. Just continue doing one leg at a time. So I'll do the leg lifts an even amount of time. So you can do the right leg and then the left leg and then the right leg. So otherwise, we're gonna bring both knees up, extend out, bring them in and lower down. And that's it. Just, you know, you can use your hands too. That gives you a little bit of traction as you're bringing the knees in. So knees up together, extend, bring the knees up and lower down. Okay? That wasn't so bad, was it? Let's bring those arms together. Inhale up, exhale, lower down. Really, when you're lowering down, try to open the chest a little bit too. So let's do that again. Inhale the hands up and exhale, lowering down. So we're going to do that leg lift and twist one more time. So do you remember that? Remember what we did? We lifted the left leg up, we crossed the body with the right hand, and we just did a little bit of a twist. Lower the left leg down, bring that right leg up and twist. And same thing, left. And then right leg, crisscross. Let's do 3 more on each side. So that's left, right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg. Nice. Bring those hands to a T. Inhale those hands up. We're gonna cross all the fingers, turn the palms up toward the sky, and exhale, lowering down nice and slow. Inhale, push, 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 pushing forward. Again, exhale, lowering down. Inhale, and exhale, lowering down. So we're gonna bring that left knee up. We're gonna crisscross all the fingers on both hands. See if you can just guide that left knee up a little bit higher, making sure the right foot's nice and grounded. So the left foot is being lifted up by both hands. You can, if you want, bring the hands under your hamstring. Just don't use the knee behind the knee to kind of guide that left knee up. So let's go ahead and bring that left knee up. You're just kind of inhaling, and on the exhale is when you slide that left knee up as high as you can. Remember, to your comfortable limit. Once it's uncomfortable, you know this isn't good for you. Maybe it's a hip, it's a knee. Listen to the body. And again, if you have your hands under the hamstring, it's inhale and exhale. Soften the body. Nice. Beautiful. That's all. Let's do the right side now. So crisscross both hands, bring that right knee in, nice. Inhale and exhale. My body softens on my exhales. And I'm really a lot more flexible. Inhale, because the exhales, that's when you're releasing any stress in the body. If you think of a balloon, when a balloon inflates, when you breathe in, you're inflating the lungs. When a balloon inflates, it expands. And when the air comes out, what happens? It softens, it has a lot more flexibility. Not that I'm comparing us to balloons, but that's kind of the concept. So let's go ahead and lower that hand onto the knee. I'm gonna bring our hands to a T here. Inhale the hands up this time. Let's lower the right hand, just right to your side, palms facing in. Left hand, we're just reaching up here. So I'm seated, my shoulders are stacked. We're just reaching that left arm up, stretching gently. I'm not really pushing too hard here. And then lowering that left hand, bringing that right hand up. Nice. Nice stretch here. And this time we're gonna bring both hands up facing together. We're gonna lower our arms down. As you lower down, soften the elbows so that they're at that 90-degree angle, and just exhale, bring the arms behind you. If you're back of the chair, if your arms hit the back of the chair, you can come a little bit forward. Let's go ahead and inhale, bringing the arms up. Once the your arms are soft by your temples, extend those arms up. Gaze up. Exhale, lowering the hands down, softening those elbows, bringing the hands behind you. This time, I want you to grab the back of the chair. So your kind of chest is coming forward here, and slowly lower down, using the strength of the arms to kind of allow your body to lower down, and then pulling yourself up to your limit. Remember, to when you're comfortable. We're going to go ahead and inhale, soften those arms, inhale the arms up, exhale, or see how I'm as soon as I come down, the arms are coming to that 90. We're going to exhale and bring them behind you, grab the back of the chair and come forward, and pull yourself up. Bring the arms up this time, just to the fold, just here, just so the elbows are the same height as the shoulder. Let's open up the chest just a little bit here, okay? Bring the hands together. See if you can bring the elbows and palms together. Open up again, elbows at shoulder height. Maybe the shoulder blades are coming together behind you. And bring the hands together. Beautiful. One more time. Let's do it all together here. So we're gonna open, close, open, close. Bring the hands up, lower down, soften those arms, bring them behind you, grab onto the back of the chair, hinging forward, keeping that spine straight, but using the arms to help guide you down, pulling yourself up. Inhale those hands up. And let's take a nice gentle twist to the right. Right hand comes behind the chair, left hand on the outside of that right leg. Just holding for a breath or two. These twists are great. They massage your inner organs. Getting the oxygen in, it's wonderful. Back to center, nice and slow. Inhale those arms up. And let's twist to the left now. Right hand on the outside of that left knee, okay? Twisting here. Coming back to center. Let's inhale those hands up. Just reaching this time, just gentle reaching, maybe softening the arms a little bit. And we're gonna lower our hands right to the sides, right? You can have your thumbs right kind of underneath you, and just start to kind of roll the shoulders back a little bit. Getting rotation in the shoulders, going back. We're really coming close to the end of the practice now, and I just want everybody to kind of slow down. It's a gentle class anyway, but just kind of noticing. We did a lot of stretches of the side. We did some work on the legs. We definitely did positive breathing, positive dedications. Hopefully you have a nice positive feeling here. We're gonna lift the shoulders up. I like to call this the I don't know. Bring the shoulders up, I don't know. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, I don't know. Exhale, lower down. One more time, inhale. Exhale, lower down. Nice. Go ahead and bring your arms to that T now. Palms facing up. Turn those palms down toward the ground. Exhale, lowering down, opening up that chest. Inhale those arms up. Bringing the palms and fingers together and lowering to heart center. I'd like to thank you for joining me today in North Hempstead's Project Independence Beach Chair Yoga. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you have any questions about any of the Project Independence virtual fitness classes, you can always call 311 or 869-6311. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. Namaste.